There is true evil within someone's heart if they can act like this.
I'm going to stop you right there. What is evil is that Gypsy Rose Blanchard used a man with autism, a low IQ, and other mental health issues that was collecting a disability check permanently to unalive her mom. She manipulated him for over 2.5 years. That is what evil is. And let's spin the block on the video that she sent him.
So perfect. What I was going to say, what I wanted to ask is, are you a psychopath? Because if you are one, then it's very good match.
That was by Nina. I'm going to tag her down below. This is Gypsy Rose Blanchard laughing at baby reindeer. Let's talk about the fact that she lied in her interrogation. Let's look at that as well.
It's kind of weird though, people seeing you in handcuffs, they give you this weird look, and I'm like, did you do anything? I'm like, okay, I didn't kill nobody, I don't do drugs, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I didn't do nothing. I'm a good girl.
Let's also talk about the fact that she sent Nicholas GODEJOHN, a man with autism, with a low IQ collecting permanent disability, a video instructing him how to unalive her mom. Let's watch that.
Phone video that Gypsy had taken shows her walking through her mother's bedroom, and she points at the mattress and then makes a motion with her hand. At that point, that was a very hard pill to swallow.
Before the unaliving of D.D. Blanchard, Gypsy sent Nick a home video using her cell phone. In this video, it shows Gypsy showing her mother's bedroom, and then making a particular motion with her hand once she gets to the bed. This is an instruction video that Gypsy made for Nick in order to show how the act of the unaliving of her mother should be carried out by Nick. The only people that knew this video existed until recently was her attorneys. Her attorney explains that it was a hard pill to swallow once they had found out about this video that Gypsy recorded. Gypsy does say that she was not in the right state of mind for many reasons at this time. And that is part of why she recorded this and sent it to Nick.
So she instructed him. That man is serving life in prison. When she manipulated, planned her mom's unaliving, then lied in her death and said that her mom was abusing her. This woman was 23 years old. Even the doctors in the medical records say that she participated. 23 years old, she plotted to have her mom unalived for over 2.5 years using a man that is disabled. Furthermore, what she did was she took a pew-pew thinking that it was real, and she unloaded it on her mom in a Walmart parking lot, only to find out that it was only a BB pew-pew. And she herself admitted that. You need to do your research, because there's a man sitting in prison that is disabled that was collecting a permanent disability check. And you're trying to check me? That is what evil is, okay? That is what evil is. And let's spin a block on his dad speaking about it.
I can't believe what happened, and just dumbfounded, and I actually don't know how to feel anymore because of it. And my mind's been rewired to think differently now. It's hard. Everything's hard. My son, Nick, his side of the story told, and because her side is getting all this attention left and right, and he can get nothing. I believe Gypsy was just using him. She may have had a slight feelings for him, but when she got him in, reeled him in through her plan, then she's pretty much started losing interest in him until after the deed was done, and then boom, threw him under the bus. I felt compassion because of what her mother did to her, but in retrospect, what she learned all those traits from her mom and turned around and used them on my son, and to get out of her situation, all the press and everything that was being focused on this case, it just made me become more of a hermit. I didn't want to leave the house. I'm afraid somebody's going to notice me and, hey, you're a GODEJOHN or whatever. Is that your son? I didn't want to deal with any questions. This birthday card I received from my son on my last birthday is on your birthday, and always wishing you a very happy birthday. So happy birthday, Dad. How old are you now? 51? Yeah, that sounds correct. 51. Well, happy 51st birthday. Remember, it's just a number. If you feel you're young, then you are. I wish I could spend your birthdays with you. God willing, maybe I'll still get that chance in another birthday. I know it's hard being this far away. Please be strong. Thank you for being my father, my best friend, and teacher. I'm blessed to have you as a father. It's you who taught me all these noble traits, and I'm grateful for it. I love and miss you wholeheartedly. Until we talk again, your son, truly, Nicholas Paul GODEJOHN.
Even though she did all of this to a man that is disabled, collecting permanent disability. Permanent disability tells you where that person was. She villainized him, and let's watch that.
I can't stand him because I went from one abusive person to another. I wish he would have been more responsible. He was the first
disabled
person
man.
I ever told that I could walk.
And this is another man she lied about this with.
Called Vision Con. We would trade messages back and forth for a while. And slowly, after a few months, I started to tell him more and more about my home life. He was the very first person that I ever told that I could walk. And yeah, I asked him a question. I asked him to kill my mother. But I didn't hold a gun to his head and make him do it.
A disabled man.
He seemed more happy
That's
to do
who's
it
evil.
than anything.
Let's be clear.
And that's why I can't stand him.
And I wanted to believe what she was saying, and unfortunately, I should have listened to my other part of me. Ironic as I was trying to influence her to go with, but she never went with it. She never wanted to run away, so I couldn't get that to work.
He knew. I think he knew that he could easily get me out of that situation by calling the police, being responsible. He knocked on the door 3 times, scratched the door twice, and that was code to let him in. But before I could let him in, he commanded me that I must shave my legs and any body hair and present myself to him naked.
Not right away.
Okay, what happens?
She wanted to shave her private part
Okay.
and her legs.
Okay, she wanted to shave her private part and her legs?
Yes, for me.
Okay. She ever done that before? Is this something new?
Usually her mom does not let her shave her legs.
Okay.
All carpet. Tell him my private parts are shaved. Defendant. Okay, baby. He is excited to do this. What about the rest of your bottom half? Is what he had me ask you. Gypsy, I will do my legs as soon as he knocks, hun.
Even after she did all of that, she still said this.
I don't associate myself as a murderer because if you think about it, yes, I had a part to play in it. I asked Nick for help. And how that conversation started was, he was saying that he would protect me from anyone. I said anyone. He said yes. I said even my mother. He said yes. And then the plan kind of formed from there. But he's the one that did the actual kill, not me. I can't kill anyone. That's why he's in trouble to begin with, because he's the one that did it. So when they say I'm a murderer, I don't identify as.
And after she was arrested, that's when her attorney, Mike Stanfield, said that her mom had Munchausen by proxy. She was never diagnosed with Munchausen by proxy. In fact, she has a chromosome disorder, 1q12.1. And if you look it up, what she was being treated for is every bit of that. When you come for me, you better have your facts straight. And defending someone that unalived their mom and lied and manipulated and used a disabled man, that is what true evil is. Check your facts. Repost this. Stitch this. Do whatever you have to do. Because if Gypsy wants to take it there, I told you to stop playing with me. And I told you I was going to get him justice, and I am. Stop playing with me.